Hey there YouTube, how are you doing today? I'm doing real good. I just got a knock on the door because my Land Rover parts got here a few days early. Now, that doesn't really mean my project's going to get finished any faster, but it means I can make a little unboxing video. So, let's do it! Take you to the old front door. Aha! It's heavy. That's good. Extra stuff in there. Okay. Let's see what we got. So, where can I put you? That won't suck. I don't want to shake you around a bunch. Okay, there you go. Aha! Wonderfully packed. Look at that. Invoice. Oh yeah. Stuff. Stay safe. Oh, it's a COVID fucking mask, or I'll use it when I'm driving the Land Rover with the windshield down. It'll be too dusty. There we go. It's awesome. Thank you, Three Brothers. I appreciate the gift. That's awesome. I like these ones better than the ones that go over your ears too, because these are super versatile. You can get them wet and put them on your head to cool down. I need to put it back in the bag, do I? Or not. Okay. Oh, what else do we got? Distributor cap. Track rod end. Should be like 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 left hand and 3 right hand. Oh, this is the spire nuts. What is that? Oh, steering rod clamp kit. Cool. Neat. So that's for the track rods. Lock them in place, and then we got floor nuts and screws. They're called spire nuts. Floor screws and spire nuts. That'll make taking things off and putting it back on a breeze. And here, I'll show you these two. That's what you get. Bushings, chassis bushings. So these are for the rear of the front springs. Those go into the frame. And then there's the spring bushings. And there's 10 of those. 12 leaf springs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Yeah, so 10 of the bushings you need are one size, and then the 2 that go into the rear of the front spring, those are a little bit wider. Oh. This is my piping. Copper nickel pipe reservoir to brake master cylinder. Oh, I'm so excited for all these parts. Three Brothers Classic Rovers. What's your next adventure? Oh my, look at that. All kinds of stuff I'm probably not going to buy. But like, that's awesome. Parts catalog, something to look through, right? I'll just give you a little look through this. There's pictures, I can't help myself. There might be some sweet Land Rovers to look at. They're all sweet. Toolkits, lubricants, hinges, miscellaneous bits, engine bits, wheel bits, suspension bits, heavy duty axles. Oh, that's actually what they're called. Heavy duty axles. We don't need those. Oh, fuck yeah. Sweet. Full send sideways. Anyways, sorry, this isn't wire here. What was that? Differential locks? I'm so intrigued. I must know what is available. Oh my gosh, my brain. Oh, okay. Off-road. Compressors. Center differential stuff. I was just kind of curious if they had any of those like old school, I don't actually know what they're called, but they're like a manual locking diff where the one of the actual shafts is like extra long and it sticks out of the hub instead of being like a cap where the end nut would be there. It's got like a big screw that, anyways, yeah. That's something we'll invent in the future. We'll do that. Anyways, whoa, I digress. That's not why you're here. You see? Okay. Hard lines. ×3 brake hose kit. 1 for the rear and 2 for the front. Not hard lines, soft lines. Brake lines. Kits. This is a little bit pricey, this one, but I would say it's probably worth it. In the future, I'd definitely like to set myself up for having like a stock of all the fittings and just make my own brake lines to suit. But look at that. It's not a very complicated brake system, which I like. Yep, that looks just like what I took off. I didn't worry too much about like leaving the brake lines on the frame chassis. I didn't worry about that in regards to like refitting because it's just so simple. It's just logical and yeah. Nice. Brake line standoff pieces are very plastic and I don't know how I feel about them. And I also don't exactly know how they work. Oh, okay. That's pretty simple. I might actually use those. We'll see. Don't need to be. Everything doesn't need to be perfectly original. Not for me. I'm going to be the third owner of this vehicle in a project form, so it's pretty special. Just that I'm going to be the one that gets to actually put it back together. Oh, 1 second glitch. Oh, come back. Well, I was going to make it all in one go, but I ran out of time on my memory card for some reason. But anyways, last thing in the box is this beautiful gasket set. Gasket set for top overhaul. I don't need to overhaul the top end of my motor, but What I do need is a few gaskets, like the exhaust gasket. I guess exhaust slash intake gasket, that's one thing. Cool. And then those are more exhaust gaskets, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I am real excited. Because it's, the date's the 13th of July, 2021. And, I'm planning on having the Land Rover back together and on the road for my fiance's birthday on September 22nd. So I've got to fart. I've got 2 months and 9 days, I think. It's July, so it'll be August. Yeah, so 2 months and 9 days. That's lots of time. See if I can. I'll just bring you right out here. I'll show you the current state of my project so you can get a good idea of where I'm at. There's the chassis sitting upside down. I've got some dents to fix. I've got some rust and cracks to deal with, and then I'm going to paint it. And some re-welding to do, and I'm actually very proud of this. So I've already extracted the pieces that were on here. Okay, so that's what remained of my mounts, and then there was oh, pardon the camera issue here. Make sure you can see. I'll try and explain. Okay, so on there like that, and then they like tried to lift it in a super savage way. So they like cut it. I don't know. Who knows the history of why these pieces were damaged? Like that. Like maybe they got folded, or who knows. But these are my replacement pieces. I'm proud of how those turned out. That's that bit clamped in there. There's some more cleaning up before I can weld them back on, and obviously do a bunch of measurements when I do that. But anyways, that's a whole nother video. I just wanted to show you that, and since we're here outside, I'm going to walk you over and show you the body and the rest of the bits over here. A little talk through of what I've got left to do on this. A month and 9 days. So don't really need to paint it, but I might. There's a bunch of this like pink paint, and there's no this wing is red underneath, proper poppy red, but there's not a lot of that left, so there's not really paint to save on that. But under here is original RAF blue, and then here as well. I started getting the layers off. You can see that there's blue underneath that, and I would very much like to get that blue back if I can, because that's what the color of the vehicle it's supposed to be. Blue. So that paint, and then I've got to figure out fixing these wings. I'm putting the lights back into the breakfast grill panel, and I've got to wire it. There's like a million things that I have to do, but that's okay. It can be easy peasy. I've already done the restoration on the bulkhead and the chassis. Actually, that's not entirely true. There's one more piece that I have to fix. The seal lip. But otherwise, we're good to go there. I redid all this footwell. As you can see here, it's not the best. But I'll go through it and I'll re-weld a couple places. Because I'm constantly getting better at welding and seeing my old work and thinking, ooh, it needs to be better. But nonetheless, like I said earlier, I'm like the third caretaker of this vehicle in its project form, and 8 months. It'll take me about 8 months of real casual restoration and doing other things. Not just constantly working on the Land Rover. But here we are back in the house. I'm going to end the video off there. If you've made it through this, I really appreciate you watching it all. If you're looking forward to seeing me put all this stuff into use, please like and subscribe my video and my channel. As you hear all the other YouTubers say, it makes a big difference, and it really does. It messes with that algorithm and makes it more people able to find my content. And ultimately, I want to have really helpful content, because I use YouTube so incredibly much for figuring out problems that I've got, and also learning. Just everything, not just Land Rover related, like mental capacity building and trying to discover how I can be the best me, personal growth, health, encouraging me to think about my brain health. YouTube's great. Please like and subscribe. I would love to share this process with you. Thank you so much. Ciao, man. Woo, woo.